Yo, what's up with y'all, man? Hope you guys are doing good, great. Man, why you got a banana in your hand? Yo, what's up with y'all, man? Hope you guys are doing good, great, awesome, and all that. I'm a retard. And today I'm here talking about this really passionate subject that I have, alright? As you can see, I'm an Atlanta Hawks fan, alright? Hawks are trash. I can't do nothing about it. But today I'm here talking about OKC and their secret weapon that they have. Yes, I said secret weapon. I've done many videos on OKC and Russell Westbrook because besides LeBron James, I really want Russell Westbrook to win a ring. Him being the best player on his team to win a ring, okay? Currently, OKC's starting lineup is Westbrook, Andre Roberson, Paul George, and then Melo at the 4, and then Steven Adams at the 5. Good, solid starting lineup, but I mean, I have a problem with this. For you guys who've been watching my old videos on OKC and stuff like that, I have a problem with Andre Roberson, alright? And how he cannot shoot. I don't hate him, okay? I'm sure he's a good person and stuff like that. I really don't have anything. I just like his skills on the court. Like, I don't want him on the starting lineup for OKC. Every single time I see Andre Roberson throw up that nasty shot, I cringe my life. He's probably the worst three-point shooter in the NBA, shooting 24% from 3 last year.
Hell no!
And for OKC, your best player on your team is Russell Westbrook. And your best player, he's a below average three-point shooter. So if you have a below average three-point shooter on your team, who is your star player, you give him as many three-point shooters as possible in your starting lineup. Look what Cleveland did. Isaiah Thomas is out, you have to start D Rose. And we know D Rose isn't a shooter. So Cleveland slid everything back and put Love at the 5 and they inserted Jay Crowder at the 4 for more defense and shooting. So now the floor isn't as spaced out as much as
LeBron James
LeBron would like it to be, but it's pretty spaced out until Isaiah Thomas comes back. They're using what they have right now at their full potential. So for OKC, I believe they are not using their lineup, all their players to their full potential. Jeremy Grant, not the one who plays for the Bulls, he's the bigger guy. He plays for OKC and he's a small forward slash power forward. And in my opinion, this would be the most effective way to use Russell Westbrook and all those other players that you have on your team. I say you should bench Andre Roberson because he's an offensive liability. He helps OKC only on one side of the floor. He's good at defense, hands down, he's one of the best defenders in the league. But he's an offensive liability. Teams will literally leave him wide freaking open. And that's just making things a lot harder on Westbrook, Melo, and Paul George. In today's NBA, you need 4 shooters, at least 4 shooters in your starting lineup to be really successful. Spurs, the Rockets, they got stretch fours. Pretty much they have shooters almost everywhere. Cleveland, they will have shooters everywhere. Isaiah Thomas comes back. And to keep it real with OKC, you only have 2 good three-point shooters in your starting lineup. That's in Melo and Paul George. That's not what Westbrook is looking for. He'll shoot when he has to. And in my opinion, for OKC to reach their 100% full potential, you have to start Jeremy Grant at the 4. Put Russ at the guard, Paul George at the shooting guard. He can play the shooting guard position, yes, he has before. And then Melo at the small forward position, and then you have Jeremy Grant at the 4, and then Steven Adams at the 5. The only difference between Andre Roberson and Jeremy Grant is that Andre Roberson is a better defender. But he's not like that much better of a defender than Jeremy Grant, because Jeremy Grant, he's longer than Andre Roberson and he can actually shoot, and he's athletic as heck. He's about 6'9". Last season, Jeremy Grant, he shot 37% from 3-point land on about 2 attempts. So he is the perfect power forward to play right by Steven Adams and Westbrook, the crew. They have Melo, Paul George, Westbrook. When you see Westbrook go into
What?
drive in the lane. Paul George's man is not going to leave him. Melo's man is not going to leave him. Jeremy Grant's man is probably not going to leave him too. So, I mean, that's an easy 2 points for Westbrook. With how athletic Jeremy Grant is and how good defensively he is. Last year he dunked on KD, just throwing it out there. That had nothing to do with the video, but he just did.
Foul on Adams, his second. Jeremy Grant with the bucket. He was acquired from the 76ers this past Tuesday in a deal for Ursan.
That was funny.
Some people would say it's not the brightest idea to have a defensive player like him come off the bench. But when you're trying to beat the Warriors, and all you have to do is leave Andre Roberson wide open, give the other team a better chance to win the game. When you have Jeremy Grant, he could shoot threes. he can play defense. He can guard fours. He can guard threes. He's just as versatile as Paul George. And the good thing for Andre Roberson is that with him on the bench, alongside Raymond Felton, Alex Abrinas, Patrick Patterson, those guys can shoot threes. All three of those guys can shoot. And Patrick Patterson and Roberson off the bench would be a really good defensive backup lineup, okay? That's what makes the most sense, okay? Golden State or Houston Rockets, okay? I'm gonna pull up a clip.
Now for the Thunder. Robertson for three. Where was?
You know how embarrassing that was? Jeremy Grant will not fold like that when he's wide open. He knows how to shoot threes. Stupid athletic, can play defense, block shots, and he can shoot. That's all you need, okay? He doesn't need the ball in his hands to do anything. He can catch lobs just as well as him too, as Andre Roberson. But that's my opinion. That's the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think. And by the way, like the video and I'll get right with you.